This is Muhammet Demirbilek from Suleyman University. I will share this session.
Okay.
The first presentation is my presentation.
Can you introduce yourself?
Sure.
I'd like to know.
I am a professor at Suleyman University in Faculty of Education. I have 2 degrees, one electronics engineering from Istanbul University, and also I have education technology degree from University of Florida. I teach graduate courses in general, and also I have 3 European Union projects right now. I'm busy with the projects. Most of my time I've spent with projects. This is one of pilot study that I collected data before, but I'm going to present this presentation. That's all about me. The title of my presentation is Software and Hardware Problems that Teacher Face when they are using SmartBoard. SmartBoard is a part of classroom in Turkey because of the FATIH project. Do you know about have you ever heard about FATIH project before? In Turkey? It's a big initiative in Turkey, launched 2010. The long name is Movement to Increase Opportunities and Improve Technology in Schools. It's a huge initiative. Within this initiative, that's the web page of the project. 664,000 tablets were distributed to the students, and there is also set up SmartBoards were set up to every classroom in the schools, and also there is other part, infrastructure part of the project, that they wired all schools with internet connections and wireless connections. In addition to this, there is also training teachers to use all these technologies. And also there is a online server which called EBA, Education Computing Network, which includes all of the digital materials that teachers can use in their teaching. That's the FATIH project. This is the interactive board set up every classroom. That's the format of the picture of the interactive whiteboard. This is whiteboard that you can write on it, and also you can move up, left to right, and then there is also SmartBoard here. You can use both of them at the same time. This is a picture from a classroom. My research is about what kind of problems teachers face when they are using this SmartBoard. It has a computer in it, built on it, Intel i3. The SmartBoard is 65-inch wide. It has hand and pen recognition features, and it works both PowerTools. It's a kind of Turkish operating system than with Windows operating system. And also there is an education app which we call Entropy that you can use, write on it and draw some sort of geometrical stuff, and it has also Office application in it, built in it. And this is the EBA network. It includes all kind of digital materials in it and classroom management stuff. This EBA has emails, e-journals, e-books, and course-related videos, LMS, learning management system, multimedia, and also e-file storage. You can search on it, and there are also news in the EBA network.
So every student can access. the
Sure,
platform
yeah, both students and teachers can access anytime.
From the mobile phone.
Yes, anytime. It's in Turkish, but you can access anytime. Why interactive whiteboard? Because it motivates students. You can facilitate learning, and also it increases student participation to use this kind of environment. The motivation for this study was, there are some advantages and disadvantages using this kind of smart boards. Teachers, teachers has, some of them are good at on technology, using technology, and they are motivated to use technology, but some of them, they are not. They don't like it, and then they resist innovations, this vision of innovations, right?
So they prefer the old style.
Right. So that's why we are trying to figure out what kind of problems they experience using this kind of technology and smartphones. That's why we start asking this kind of questions for them. What kind of software problems and hardware problems they are facing, and also what kind of admin problems with admin stuff they are facing, and also the most common problems they are facing to using this kind of technology. So the purpose of this research was to reveal hardware and software problems while utilizing the smart board under the set up every classroom that under the FATIH project. So it was descriptive study. We conducted a quantitative survey, 27 items, and our target group was teachers. We adopted Kaisaran's Çetin Career survey, and then we also got 3 expert reviews, and survey included demographic info and 27 items questions. Those are the participants. 52 was male and 48 was female, and 10 of them IT teachers, 10 of them Turkish literature teachers, 16 of them math teachers, and 12 of them science teachers, humanities 9, music 3, English teachers 18, art teachers 2, sport teachers, physical.
The survey was done in school,
Yeah,
in primary,
no,
or secondary.
secondary in general. Yeah. Religious studies 7, counseling 5, and technology and teachers were 5. What else I should say here? Okay. And their experience, 29 were less than 5 years experience in teaching, 29, 6 to 10 years, 35, 11 to 20 years, 5, 21st to 30 years. And the rest of, the 2 of them more than 30 years. So in terms of, those are the problems they face, reported, the number. Male participants reported more software problems, but females reported both female and hardware problems more.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know why. And management issues also, there are more, something wrong with data.
Woman is more complicated.
Females are more, how to say,
Complicated.
you like complete, they're more honest than men.
I will agree with what you say.
What do you think? Why?
I think men also face,
But maybe they don't like the reports.
yes, they don't like.
They are not sincere.
Yes.
They are not sincere, but women are more sincere than men.
Silently.
That's why men die earlier than women, because they put their problems inside.
Unfortunately.
It is good to be sincere, because anyway. And in terms of experience, if if they have more experience in terms of years, they report more problems, right? No, if they have more experience, they report software issues. So they are not familiar with the software. The others are report more software issues instead of hardware, because they don't face hardware problems in general, because they take care of the hardware in general with IT teachers. They take care of the hardware problems, but in software problems, they are not. They don't want to communicate with them because they are reluctant to express that they don't understand how software works, because they thought I think they think that, don't you know this? No, they don't want to listen this kind of feedback or answer. That's why maybe I don't know. And also, the youngers reported more hardware issues because they are curious about adding new stuff and then seeing what it works, how it works, stuff like that. Maybe that's why they face more hardware problems. So this is their responses to the items. I don't want to go over because of the time restriction. So problems and other restrictions. Most of them reported restrictions to access internet because they cannot use open YouTube on smartphone, because there are lots many videos that the government don't want the students watch these kind of videos. That's why there are strict restrictions to access any kind of tools or videos or internet. There is a strong filters. So teachers are more complaining about this kind of restrictions because they cannot use any tools that they want with these whiteboards. They can only access to EBA network, but there are few resources, digital resources in EBA. The EBA lacking with the resources, education resources. That's why they're complaining about the restrictions. I don't know whether government should put restrictions on this kind of environment or not. It's a discussion that we can discuss until midnight. But anyway, so that's why they are not happy with the restrictions. For example, they want to use different type of apps or softwares, but they cannot install on this computer whiteboard. That's another problem because they cannot use. So there are good educational apps and softwares, but they cannot use it here. That's another problem. And the computer is not powerful, not strong, so you cannot run any kind of app or software. That's another problem. Yeah, that's most of the problems they reported were restrictions. Okay, I read it this one. That the other problem is there is a lack of digital materials, education materials, both in the software, in the smartphones, and also EBA. There are few resources. They are complaining about finding necessary software. Problems with admin regarding use of smartphones. Most of them reported that they are not facing any big problems with admin stuff. They are helping us. Results in general, teachers do not report any problems with school administration regarding use of smartphones. They are trying to solve their problems by themselves or with the other colleagues that they have good relationship. Not reporting to the admin, because if you report a lot of problems to admin, they don't like. This is the software issues with the gender. Female teachers experience more problems with the when you compare with the male teachers. So the most cited problems are lack of digital resources, lack of internet access restrictions because you cannot access any kind of internet web page or any kind of YouTube video, and there is a need for instruction softwares and apps and digital materials to use in the classroom. That's all what I'm going to say. Questions?
Okay,